بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أما بعد مرحبا بكم. Welcome back to our walkthroughs of our quizzes, our activities, our resources. This is a walkthrough of resource number 30, which means at this stage you've studied lesson 30, you've reviewed it, and you've attempted to take this quiz, or this resource 30, on page number 137 of your Aajurroomiyyah workbook. And you've reviewed the answer key. And now you'd like to go over the questions and answers with your teacher. So let us begin. Resource 30, أسئلة مراجعة من الدرس 30 والحادي والثلاثين. Review questions for lessons 30 and 31. Now, despite this resource being for lessons 30 and 31, you are free to attempt it after lesson 30. And if you did, you'll need this walkthrough at this time. And it's perfectly fine, too, to delay this quiz and this walkthrough to after you study the 31st lesson, or even to review it again one more time after you've studied lesson number 31 as well. So, السؤال الأول, the first question. قال الإمام ابن آجرروم رحمه الله. The Imam Ibn Aajurroom stated, may Allah have mercy on him, وَالَّذِي يُعْرَبُ بِالْحُرُوفِ, and that which is made i'rab of, that which shows its sign of i'rab, by huruf, by actual letters, and not harakat, obviously, are what? A, ثلاثة أنواع, 3 types. B, أربعة أنواع, 4 types. C, خمسة أنواع, 5 types. Or D, ستة أنواع, 6 types. So this is that first question, which is fairly easy because it is just a completion of the actual text of Al-Aajurroomiyyah. So back on page number 44, lesson 30, when cases are indicated by letters, وَالَّذِي يُعْرَبُ بِالْحُرُوفِ أَرْبَعَةُ أَنْوَاعٍ. Words which change case by altering the ending letters are 4 kinds. So obviously B is the correct answer. السؤال الثاني, the second question. الأفعال الخمسة هي, the 5 verbs. They are what? A, يفعلان وتفعلان ويفعلون وتفعلن ويفعلن. B, الأمثلة الخمسة. C, الأسماء الخمسة. Or D, ضرب وجلس وقرأ وغزا وقضى. So, which of these are the أفعال خمسة, the 5 verbs that the scholars of grammar refer to? And so, A looks like it was going in the right direction with the first 3 of them, يفعلان وتفعلان ويفعلون. Those are actually 3 of the 5 verbs, but then وتفعلن ويفعلن are simply not from al-af'al al-khamsa. And as for the af'al khamsa being al-asma' al-khamsa nafsaha, that's not at all logical. Verbs are not nouns and nouns are not verbs. They are definitely not the same. And as for answer choice D, that's just 5 verbs. That's not al-af'al al-khamsa, the 5 scaled verbs that the scholars of Nahu, Arabic grammar, actually refer to. So those are 5 past tense verbs though, but they aren't al-af'al al-khamsa, the 5 verbs. And that leaves us with answer choice B, al-amthilatu al-khamsa, the 5 examples. That's another name for af'al al-khamsa. And so they are يفعلون وتفعلون ويفعلان وتفعلان وتفعلين. That's been mentioned in class many times. السؤال الثالث. The third question. كيف تعرب الأسماء المثنات? How do you make i'rab of dual plural nouns? A. ترفع بالألف وتنصب بالياء وتخفض بالياء. B. ترفع بثبوت النون وتنصب وتخفض بحذف النون. C. الأسماء المثنات مبنية دائما. Or D. ترفع بالواو وتنصب بالألف وتخفض بالياء. So right away we can eliminate answer choice C. These nouns are not mabniya. They actually do change based on their position and their meaning in the sentence. That means they are mu'rab and not mabni. So then we've got three answer choices. So al-asma' al-muthannat are like qalamani, 2 pens. Rajulani, 2 men. We say ja'a rajulani. Ra'aytu rajulayni. Marartu birajulayni. So which answer choice sounds like that? We've got an alif that changes to a ya. Only 2 things. Either an alif or a ya. So answer choice A includes that idea. Answer choice B includes thubutun nun and hadfun nun. That sounds more like al-amthilatul khamsa and not al-asma' al-muthannat. And then answer choice D, turfa'u bil-waw wa tunsabu bil-alifi wa tukhfadu bil-ya. That sounds like al-asma' al-khamsa, not al-asma' al-muthannat. So answer choice A, turfa'u bil-alifi. جاء رجلان. رجلان مرفوع علامة رفعه الألف. That works. وتنصب بالياء وتخفض بالياء. So does that work with رأيت رجلين? Is there a ya there? Yes. ومررت برجلين. It's the same. So then answer choice A is the correct answer. السؤال الرابع. The fourth question. كيف تعرب الأفعال الخمسة? How do you make i'rab of the 5 verbs? And as we've already discussed in question number 2, those are al-amthilatul khamsa. Answer choice A, بثبوت النون أو حذفها. B, بالألف أو الياء. C, ترفع بالنون وتنصب وتجزم بالسكون. Or D, الأفعال الخمسة مبنية دائما. So, answer choice D is dismissed, officially dismissed. الأفعال الخمسة are معربة and not مبنية. So then, how do we make إعراب? بثبوت النون أو حذفها. That sounds good. يجلسون. الرجال يجلسون. The noon is there in the situation of rafa' when it's marfu'. الرجال لن يجلسوا. We took the noon away for nasb. والرجال لم يجلسوا. We took the noon away also for jazm. So it looks like answer choice A is good. بثبوت النون أو حذفها. As for answer choice B, بالألف أو الياء, no, that works for al-asma' al-muthannat. And as for answer choice C, turfa'u bin nun, well, that's correct. بثبات النون or بثبوت النون. وتنصب وتجزم بالسكون. Well, not with sukun. It's not mansub or majzum by way of a sukun or showing that case by a sukun, but rather al-af'al al-khamsa show that they are mansuba and majzuma by hadfun nun. So the answer choice is A. السؤال الخامس. The 5th question. أعرب أبي من قوله تعالى تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب. That's the opening verse of Surah Al-Masad, as you know. A, فعل من الأفعال الخمسة مرفوع علامة رفعه الياء نيابة عن الضمة. B, اسم من الأسماء الخمسة مجرور علامة جره الكسرة الظاهرة. C, اسم من الأسماء الخمسة مخفوض علامة خفضه السكون نيابة عن الكسرة. Or D, اسم مخفوض علامة خفضه الياء. And sometimes the shortest, most direct answer is the most correct one, and that's the case here. Answer choice D must be correct because Abi, as you know, is min al-asma' al-khamsa. And al-asma' al-khamsa, they are majroora biya'in, with a ya. So, ismun makhfud, alamatu khafdihi, al-ya. Makhfud, of course, means majroor. Same thing. As for A, fi'lun min al-af'al al-khamsa, no, Abi is absolutely not a fi'l. Dismiss that one. As for it being an ism min al-asma' al-khamsa, in answer choices B and C, well, those beginning statements are correct, but in answer choice B, is the sign of it being majroor a kasra? No, there's a ya there. It's marfu' bil waw, mansub bil alif, majroor bil ya. Answer choice C makes it as well makhfud, and makhfud and majroor mean the same thing. So halfway through the answer, we're good. Alamatu khafdihi sukun. And no, even though the ya is sakina, the sukun itself is not the sign of its i'rab, because the sukun doesn't change. It's the ya itself. It's the harful ya, that changes to a harf al-waw or an alif, depending on the case. So it's not the sukun that changes, because actually the sukun is there in all three cases. The alif is sakina, the waw is sakina, and the ya is sakina. So the sukun is there each and every time. That could not be a sign of i'rab. So then, of course, the correct answer choice is D. السؤال السادس والأخير حفظكم الله. The sixth and final question. May Allah preserve you. أعرب ينظرون من قوله تعالى أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت. That is the 17th verse of Surah Al-Ghashiyah. So, ينظرون, is it an ism or a fi'l or a harf? It's a fi'l. Now decide, is it a fi'l mad, a past tense verb, mudari', present tense verb, or amr, or command? It's a present tense verb. It begins with one of the huruf of al-mudari', that is anaitu. Hamza, Noon, ya, or ta. Yanzuruna begins with a ya. It's a fi'l mudari'. So it's not going to be mabni as if it were past tense or a command. It is fi'lun mudari', and so it's mu'rab. We have to decide if it's marfu' or mansub or majzoom. And of course it would never be makhfud or majroor, because no verbs ever are majroor or makhfud. So we have to decide. Yanzuruna. Now, yanzuruna is from al-af'al al-khamsa, so it's all about that noon. If that noon is there, it must be marfu'. If that noon is taken away, it must be either mansub or majzoom. So it is yanzuruna with the noon, so then we know it's marfu'. Then the i'rab would be yanzuruna fi'lun min al-af'al al-khamsa marfu'un علامة رفعه ثبوت النون. Or you could say ثبات النون. Or you could say النون. بارك الله فيكم. I hope you did well with this resource, and I hope you're doing well with your course. May Allah Ta'ala bless you and give you success. And now it's on to lesson 31, insha'Allah Ta'ala. سائلين المولى التوفيق والسداد. Asking Allah Ta'ala, our protector, our guardian, that He grant us success and stability. وصل اللهم وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.